homies?
What up, partners?
Welcome back to another episode of Create and Conversate. I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Maya.
And on this episode, we're going to discuss
conspiracy theories.
Ooh, conspiracy theories.
This is more my realm.
Yes, this is Maya's realm of expertise.
Yes. So the plan, I have a list of conspiracy theories. Look at my beautiful, ugly, kind of okay cursive handwriting. We're starting from pretty mild to very outrageous.
Okay.
And I want you to guess by the title or like the area of where the conspiracy theory is.
Okay, so you want me to guess what I think it means?
Right, like what's it about?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell you what's it about.
Okay.
And then we're gonna discuss.
Okay, very fun. Very fun. Interesting. Okay.
Number one. This is pretty, I'd say this is gonna be the easiest one.
Okay.
The assassination of President Kennedy.
I saw that when I was, okay. Well,
So
I mean,
what do you think?
the government murdered John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, that's the T. He was removed from office by a group of powerful people. Recently, a agent, whomsoever, he came forward and said that he saw a bullet casing or bullet like in the car that they were in. Which I'm like, why are you talking now? Like, it's been years.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same thing, but like, well, I won't say it's the same thing, but like Tupac is being brought up again. It's been like, what, 20 years?
But see, the T on that is the man that's the suspect. He was on Vlad TV, like he does interviews of like real people on the streets.
Yeah.
And this man was talking about an unsolved murder, because Tupac's murder was unsolved.
Right.
And he was talking about details that he should know. So the cops didn't got it.
Oh, okay.
He was saying that like he did it, or he didn't do it, but that he ordered it. And he was saying everything, girl. All details, who was where, who shot who.
First of all, why would you do that?
He was dumb. I don't know if he thought that the case was closed, but like, no, it was an open case. So the feds were like, knock, knock. We saw that episode.
Yeah, they got him and arrested him. Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Girl.
Okay.
Off topic, yeah. So like with John F. Kennedy, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. I feel like the government is very sneaky, do what they want to, and don't say nothing about it. Of course they're not gonna say nothing about it, because of course they ain't gonna take no, responsibility for nothing like that. Yeah. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then there was that photo of like 2 Secret Service members as his wife is like literally still in her blood covered dress. And she's like, yeah. And the 2 Secret Service men are like winking at each other in this photo. And it's like, come on.
Really?
So I feel like we been new. If this does come out, I'm like, okay, we been new.
Yeah.
Pigeons. Pigeons.
What about pigeons?
This is just for you to tell me. What do you think? What
Pigeons?
Pigeons.
That's all you give me to work with is pigeons.
Yep.
What, they like CSI agents or something? Seriously?
You're close. Pigeons are fake and used as government drones. So it's like a conspiracy theory that
listen, it is a lot of them Negroes.
It is,
and they just knows it.
And
they just everywhere.
Here is the running argument. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No.
That's pigeons in Jackson, you know that? We got pigeons here. Over there by the Casey, I've seen them flying by the Casey Museum.
Girl, I didn't know we had no pigeons.
We got pigeons.
They are very suspicious and they are really robotic how they move,
And how would you feel if that were the case? First of all, that's a lot of pigeons to be making and manufacturing.
Yeah. But that would make sense because, if there's a lot of them, it's probably, yeah.
This is the same but different. Rats. The rats of New York. What if it's the same? Because pigeons aren't going underground.
No.
But the rats, they be in
They do. They be in
sewers, the subways.
Yeah. I know what you mean. They do. There was, a lot of animal testing going on at that point. So I wouldn't be surprised if, they slid a chip in there.
Got some cyborg rats running around.
Yeah.
Let's get down. I didn't find it on it.
Okay.
Galactic silence.
Galactic silence?
You gotta get it. You can't just say I don't know. You gotta pull something out of your butt cheeks. Then I just gotta.
Galactic silence. Are we gonna blow up? Cause it's silent. What? I don't understand.
Okay. This one is that surrounding extraterrestrial civilizations are purposefully avoiding contact with Earth to either avoid detection themselves or to observe us from a distance.
So aliens?
Yeah. Big word for aliens. So the theory is, there's been a couple things. So one is that they know about us, but they don't want to talk to us because we kind of crazy.
Okay.
So they're just observing us from a distance.
Word.
The other one is called like dark forest theory. So basically, if you're in a dark forest and everything is quiet around you, then you have to assume that they're hiding from something.
Okay.
There's like a known predator that they're like, we gotta be quiet or else that predator gonna roll up and eat us.
Okay.
So it's a theory that like they don't respond to us or anything because it's a space monster.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
I get the points what you was making, like, you know, they either are aware of us, so they just don't want nothing to do with us, or they're aware of us and they don't want nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
So, and didn't the government like agree or like confirm that they were real or something?
But see, how I feel about that whole situation is like, you gonna come on Beyonce's internet, okay? You gonna come on who on TV? I don't watch TV no more. Who's like a TV person?
I don't watch.
You gonna come on some famous person's cable TV and say aliens are real, but you don't show no pictures. You don't bring a man in, a little green guy. You didn't do nothing.
Not a green guy.
And then Mexico government, they put out specimens, but they looked fake. And not in I've never seen that before, it must be fake. But they literally look like they were made out of Play-Doh clay. Like,
I have not seen that.
they looked very fake.
I believe you though.
Yeah, like, this is good. I can do it on my work phone.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I mean, with everything else going on in the world, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. But that is a good point. They did not like bring out any like or show any of their like proof. Like, we've seen this and we just didn't say nothing about it. So,
What is this?
what the heck is
What is
that?
Like, you look.
They look like some dirt. It do. It look like some clay. Like,
It does.
somebody tried to like, you know, formulate some clay and it just didn't work.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. That's along like back of the forehead.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
they don't. What?
you say aliens are real, we've been in contact with them. Don't show me this shriveled mummy of a weird beige guy. Like, show me.
What is that stuff around him?
They in like these pillows. Like, they're in like
Oh.
mini caskets.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, well, at least the Mexican government showed us something.
But
I mean, it looks. I don't know if y'all can see that.
What is that?
I don't know what that is, but anyway, moving along. I don't know.
How would you feel like if they did? If they were like, all right, here's Diddly Bob. We've been, talking to dudes,
Communicating with man's,
Right.
up there on his planet.
I'd be like, I knew it. Like I wouldn't be shocked again. No, I'd be like, we know, you know.
Yeah, I feel like with like big stuff like that, the government is not just gonna come right out and tell all the public. Like they gonna keep that stuff to themselves. Ooh, I'm sorry, I hit my microphone. But yeah, that's a
girl. I don't even remember this. Subliminal encoding.
What?
Give me some big words.
I don't even know what that means. I know what subliminal means, but I don't know.
Encoding.
Encoding.
Think like sprinkled in the world. Sprinkled.
What? Okay, I'm lost. I don't even know. Like sprinkling. Subliminally sprinkling.
Yeah.
Like information?
Yeah. Sprinkling on the down low.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. Hidden messages and symbols are placed within mass media to manipulate the thoughts and behaviors of people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I believe in that one.
Facts. I mean,
strong facts.
Okay, it's in your face. It's obvious. Like,
oh yeah.
We learned, you don't know where it was, but we learned that red makes you hungry.
Yeah.
So all of the fast food,
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's red images. So it's like that is an example of subliminal. That's a big word. Encoding.
Yeah.
And if it's on something as simple as fast food, then it has to be everywhere else.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I believe that in like, especially the music industry right now. Oh my word. Some of the stuff that's been, it ain't been sprinkled. Let me just, it's been like thrown.
Like to the point where I think we're talking about the same performer.
Probably. I'm thinking of two. Who heard Sam Smith? Did you see his performance
for Unholy?
I think it was.
Was it like twerking or something?
No.
That's what I thought.
No.
Did he do like some Unholy?
Yes.
See, it's like I'm not as religious as you, but like Doja Cat's video and Paint the Town Red and Demons, I don't even want to listen to it. I'm like, cut that bad juju out of my area, okay?
Listen, it's the imagery alone. It's not even like the lyrics are horrible, but the imagery that goes along with it is revolting. Like it
makes me uncomfortable.
Horrible. Like yes, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, whoa, dude! Like you really went there. Like you stepped your whole like body out there. Like you just threw yourself out there.
She changed all of her album covers to red.
Yeah.
All of her past album covers. And I love those albums. I bump them things. But then now it's like I think about what she's doing and I feel the bad juju.
Yeah, and I haven't even listened to her stuff like anymore ever since that stuff came out. Cause I can't unsee or unheard what I heard have heard from her now. It's just and I hate that because she's so freaking good. I hate it. Like she's so talented, and I hate that she like veered left so hard.
Yeah. Which I mean, you do what you want to with your music. So just like I'm gonna let you do what you want to, I'm gonna feel fine not listening to it because I don't have to like it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna.
But then like she came out with what?
It's like a ladybug.
Yeah, it's a ladybug. Yeah. But like she came out with some other music that sounds nothing like those and I'm like, what's happening?
Like the one where she was in New York walking? Or
No.
Before?
That was before all
when she performed in the suit?
No. I'm talking about now.
She came out?
Yeah, she came out I think with it was one song and it sounds kind of like similar to the stuff she put out before all of this happened. Like it was like the kind of.
Did you listen to it, or did you?
I heard a clip from TikTok.
I might just be curious.
Just to be curious. It's just like I don't know. But anyway, that Sam Smith performance. He was like dressed up as the devil and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on and just so good. I'm good. You know. I do you,
which is weird because then I feel hypocritical because like well, not out on for hypocritical because I don't even listen to what I'm about to say, but like rock. I do listen to some rock, but like heavy rock, and like them guys, they be doing it too.
Yeah,
and it's like the world doesn't turn on them, but it's just like they're known, like that's like their thing. Yeah. So I feel like maybe I don't listen to that. I'm not gonna listen to this. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a weird, like, why are you doing it? It's like you're doing it on purpose because you know people. There's like an uproar. But and then Lil Nas X did it, but I don't think he did it as like distastefully as they are. Like he did it, but then he like stopped with one song.
He did, but now it's like he himself, like it's.
I didn't keep up with him.
Well, I've seen like some stuff on social media. Like the way he presents himself is completely different ever since that came out. Like his style and everything is way more extreme. Like it's like you can tell there's a change that is
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love dramatic and extreme styles, like the Pose, the announcer. Lord forgive me for not knowing his name. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, but love his outfits. He be good.
Yeah, it's one thing to be like out there, but it's one thing to be out there on the wrong side of out there.
Where it's like, are you okay? Is the fame messing with you? Because everybody knows that like the Illuminati, so it's like, don't put it in my face because you're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, if you want to write your name in the enemy's territory, you do that, but
you ain't gotta answer to me.
I'm good. I just try to stay away from that. I don't want to take no chances.
Girl.
Yeah.
Pharaohs lost technology.
Like Egyptian? Technology. Yeah. Like, it makes me think of like the pyramids and stuff. Like, did they? I don't know.
You itching?
I'm itching.
You itching?
Like, did they make like some type of like, I don't know, machinery or tools or something?
You on there? I'm gonna just read it. Advanced technology and knowledge believed to have been used by ancient Egyptian pharaohs, now hidden from the world. So it's like, because I mean, people have like shown examples of pulleys and how they may have moved them blocks, but it's like, did y'all know?
Right.
Because them pyramids,
them things heavy,
huge,
man. And I was a long time ago really into like Egyptian culture and like
cool,
man. Like how they like the whole mummification process.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I was just fascinated by it. And I don't know. Like you just stick a stick up your nose and dig out their brain and stuff.
Out,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Whoa, who thought of that? Yeah. How did you get there? You know what I'm saying? And then taking all your organs out, putting them in these jars.
A snack for later. You know.
Who thought of this?
The cool paintings on the walls.
Yeah.
The cool gods. The raw eye. Just fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Well, I watched a documentary. I don't know how legit the documentary was because not all documentaries are legit. But it showed hieroglyphics in an ancient, at the time, recently discovered tomb. And like some of the hieroglyphics showed like flying shit, like would look like a helicopter. As it's like, okay, if those are fake hieroglyphics, then how funny playing. But if it's real, how y'all know about that? We flying? What?
That makes me think maybe they, I wouldn't be surprised if they attempted stuff like that back then, because them people had to be really smart to figure some of the stuff out that they did back then. And they use hieroglyphics to like document their history. So I feel like they wouldn't just be putting up and then just be putting it up.
Yeah, like
not in no like tomb or nothing like that.
Right.
In your house, sure. Fake draw, whatever. But if it's like in a tomb, like a pyramid, that's to document history and stuff.
Right.
So if they was, hey, they might have. They're some smart people.
Smart species.
It is.
Dang, I sure had.
You had a thought.
I did.
You did.
I did. Oceanic monoliths. monoliths.
I don't even know what
Monolith is like a big structure.
Oh, so like Atlantis and stuff?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one is giant underwater structures of unknown origin, believed to be remnants of an ancient, advanced civilization.
Yeah.
So like, they be finding stuff like of like sunken cities.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this look a little too.
I believe that because I mean, even in the Bible, the Lord destroyed the whole world with water at some point because they were so messed up and sinful. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they be finding, like the cities that were like up at that point that were destroyed.
They probably
water.
had a lot of time to be advanced because on another Netflix documentary, so it was more legit than that Egyptian documentary I watched. But this guy was basically going around to all of these ancient civilizations as the main thing that's like, we're so many years old, humans are, as these ancient civilizations, like the materials and blocks are dated way farther back. So like they think that we're like wrong about when we humans, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So it's like, if we imagine how much time we had in our hands, I wouldn't doubt if we were advanced.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if we was like flying stuff advanced.
Oh, like probably not flying stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The infinite paradox. The idea that I just knew you were
Go on, read it.
The idea that the universe is in a loop of creation and destruction, and each iteration being slightly different from the last.
Elaborate.
So, like, this is going off the Big Bang Theory, so not Jesus.
Okay.
Well, see, I think that maybe it was God that was like, bang, let there be light, you know?
Right.
So let's say God does that and then destroys the universe and then does it again. And then destroys the universe and then does it again. And each time we're just a little bit different. So this theory is like, there's been an infinite number of us that are just not at the same time.
Yeah.
That are just slightly different. So like, maybe like, I'm not your friend. What? And one of them. Or slightly different. Like, maybe I got a big booty in one of them.
Oh my gosh. Girl. Come somewhere. I don't know if I can get behind that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause I mean, I just feel like God knew what he was doing. So he wouldn't need to make more than one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just interesting.
It is interesting to think if there's multiple versions of me out there.
Because I don't believe none of these.
No,
but I'm just like, what if? That would be interesting.
It would be interesting.
Okay, like the one that I most definitely, I didn't even add it because I'm like, we're not even gonna waste our breath. But here I am wasting my breath.
Okay.
Flat Earth.
I saw one that said that the Earth was hollow.
That one's kind of cool. Do I believe it? No, but that one would be dope.
Like what? Like
you saw the Godzilla movies?
Yeah.
Where he was like up in the earth?
Yeah.
Just like that. There's trees in there.
Hey.
Big old beasts.
It might be.
It'd be cool.
It would be, yeah.
I'd be scared I'm gonna fall through. Sinkholes. Girl. Poof.
Poof.
Poof. I feel like that's how people who believe in flat earth, they're like, oh, shadows.
Yeah.
That must be why.
Yep.
I don't even know if they use shit. It's like, bro, just do this. Look up.
Yeah. Like
everything else is sphere. You think it's different?
Like I saw something that said the moon is fake. How?
It was like, you know perspective.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not. It's just like a this size piece of paper that someone taped up there. And it just, it looks.
Yeah.
It's at a certain distance. It's believable. You know what I've been thinking about? Because the moon goes around Earth's.
Dude.
How come I can see it almost 24/7? Like, there should be a point
where you can't see it.
Right. Even at night. Cause like, how come it's always? Cause it's going around. So I would think that at one time that we're not facing the sun, that it's like behind us. Cause it's
right. But then I feel like we shouldn't be able to see the sun then, if that's the case.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, wait, you saying? Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, how come it's up there every night?
I don't know.
Because it's going around us. And it's up there seemingly all night. I mean, I'm not out there looking, but I bet it's out there now.
But, I mean, I'm assuming it's because it travels, like, really slow to us. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it has to be
I ain't never seen a moon set.
But we ain't up all night either.
True. I've never seen a moon rise or a moon set, nor in all the plethora of books that I've read do they mention the moon rising nor setting.
Yeah. I don't know.
We gonna get Neil deGrasse Tyson or Bill Nye. They gonna watch this.
They gonna explain.
Hank Green.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna watch this and he'll be like, in fact, we'll put that on clip and put it on Tick'em Stock. He'll answer.
Okay.
We gonna get our answers.
Yeah, we gonna get our answers.
Cause I wanna know.
Okay.
Watch him be just like it does. It don't be up there all the time. And I'd be like, oh damn. I just don't be paying attention.
You got any more?
Nope.
That's it?
Yep.
Dang.
I didn't expect us to talk about it that fast.
Okay.
Okay, true crime stuff. There was this video that I watched during the day, definitely not at work, about this. It was called Body in a Basement. And the whole themes were bodies. Guess where they were found?
In a basement.
In basements. I was having a great day, obviously. But there was this interesting one where like this family, old wife cooking it up in the kitchen, and she like, I need more meat. And she was like, I remember old buddy, old family friend gave us his freezer. He obviously has meat in there. Let me go down there, use a screwdriver, a lot of effort to pop the lock. They like unscrewed the lock to get this meat because she was making meatballs. Me personally, I would have seen it as locked. I went to stop. I was gonna go with it.
Who put all that effort in there?
She did, girl. She did. She opened it, and it's a bag. She like, this weird. Hubby and husband come down there to look, and they're like, pulling this bag open, and it's a block of a human. Like literally, like
a block.
A block. Like that freezer was too small for her to just be like, in there. So like the killer had to like break her bones, and so she was like a cube block of a human, and then her head was in a paint bucket next to her.
Bro, what?
So what had happened is this girl and her boyfriend, they were living together, and her ex-boyfriend had got out of prison, and she had always told that ex, I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna love you, da 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 da. So he gets out of prison. Turns out the boyfriend she was living with,
right?
So she like, I'ma leave you, right? So two suspects was the boyfriend and the ex. What made the ex suspicious was how willing he was to help and how much information he had about the murder. It was stuff that was online, but it was like, why are you so obsessed? It's kind of weird.
Right.
What made the boyfriend so suspicious is that he had a new girlfriend living
in the house,
in her apartment. Oh, right. Ain't you supposed to be mourning? What you got a bitch in there for? What you got a whole nother lady in there for? So, they questioned the lady, like,
right?
Because they had proof that they bought that freezer.
Yeah.
He was like, why is there a freezer that you bought that got a body in it? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But like he kept showing more evidence that they had that it was them, and then she eventually break down crying, saying that he had murdered her, and then that some friend and him disposed of the body. She helped dispose of the body, but it wasn't her fault. She was scared. I you know, and yeah, the boyfriend did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
why he do it?
But then, cause she was gonna leave him for the ex that was in prison.
Oh.
But the gag is did nobody report this girl missing until like 4 months after she was missing? The family was like, oh, she's gypsy. She's like, which I don't think they said gypsy is in the actual group of people gypsy. I think they said gypsy is and she leaves a lot. She disappears often. She be in her own free spirit, if you will. But like after month 1, I've been like, alright, where you at? Like, let's report this. And the fact that dad didn't even want to, it was the sister that was like, let's report that. Even though 4 months out, like, y'all might have found her a little bit sooner. You know what I'm saying? Not to blame nobody, but that's kind of outrageous that you waited that long.
That is ridiculous. Like, I mean, I get that, you know, she, you know, I guess ain't at home a lot, but 4 months? Come on now. 4?
That's ridiculous.
Wow. Oh, ooh, a cube. I can't get a cube.
A cube, girl.
That just sounds so painful. Like, how could you? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I hope she alright. Well, she ain't alright. She ain't. You know, hope her family alright.
Yeah, she dead.
Yeah. Ooh, a cube. Lord help us.
Yeah, I'm looking up interesting conspiracy theories.
Ooh, okay. I saw another one and I was like, what? And I can't remember what it was. For the life of me, I cannot remember.
What am I?
You hot? I was cold earlier.
Just give me a list.
I know, when I was looking them up earlier, they kept giving me, like, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, man, I just need a list. Like, I don't want to be reading all this extra stuff.
See, I was on Reddit, and I was on a iceberg of conspiracy theories, which, like, the top is mild, and the deeper you go in the iceberg, it's, like, more messed up. And I forget the Reddit name, but praise to whoever you were, because you broke down each level of the iceberg and then put an explanation next to each conspiracy theory. You got me through the research, whoever you were, because you did that. You did that. I'm surprised you knew so much. I mean, you might want to touch some grass, but like, thank you. This was about. We already discussed that.
Yeah.
Moon landing was fake. See, my mama slick kind of maybe halfway believes.
That it was fake?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because apparently I don't remember who said it, so I can't name any sources, but some science guys said that even with lead suits, the radiation outside of Earth's atmosphere is so deadly that there's nothing that we could make to you don't liquefy. Like,
right.
So I'm like, okay, maybe. You know, but not enough. I think I told her, I was like, I think we went eventually. Like, maybe we did fake the first one to beat the Russians, but after that, I think we might have went. We might have been up there.
Yeah, I feel like we done space travel.
Yeah,
I feel like we've gotten too far to not have done that.
So we got people floating in space now.
Right.
Even though there was some suspicious videos from the International Space Station where stuff looked fake. Like, you could see, like, tethers where they made it look like they were floating, where they were just, like, tied up. Or, like, hair being, like, clipped out, or, like, obvious green screen, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's suspicious. But that was also peak COVID. So I don't know if they just... The butterflies are fine. Or the ladybug. No, don't come over here. Okay, I was letting you live in peace.
Alright. Okay then.
Dang. So right, you did. So maybe. I think we went there eventually, though.
Oh yeah, I think I feel like we've gotten there eventually. Yeah. Yes, we are too advanced now with technology and stuff to not have.
And then my mom be like, why didn't we go back? I'm like, do you know how expensive that that was.
Bro.
That's why we didn't go back. It cost a lot. An arm and a leg.
Yeah, I wonder how much people got paid. People monitoring all that stuff.
And them rockets were like billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. I'm like, I didn't even know we had that much money. Like, y'all really just be pregnant, huh? Cause like, why?
Speaking of pregnant, I think that is so freaking weird.
What is
Being pregnant.
I said printing it. Oh, but we can talk about being pregnant because that is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that whole process is like mind blowing.
Yeah, like growing a human inside you, and then you push it out.
Like it's in a whole sack. Like it's just like organs move around to make room for the human, and then they move back. Like what?
Like when I look at a newborn baby, I'm like, how did you?
That's what I'm saying.
You put it back. You gotta see how you fit. You got room in there?
That's what I'm saying. Like how do you just floating in there in liquid and you're not breathing.
It's mostly pee.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is so insane.
And they don't have to breathe because the umbilical cord provides oxygen, and they did something to a guy who was like jammed between these rocks on a reef and the tide was coming in. They were unable to get him a mask. They gave him oxygen directly into his blood. So he had to sit there and like force himself not to breathe because like, that's a natural body instinct.
Yeah,
so he was thinking he was drowning for like ever until they were able to save him. But he just had to force himself not to breathe because he was getting the
torture for me.
Yeah, that'd be really scary.
Gosh.
It might not be true, but I think it is. Because I mean, if you're inserting your blood or inserting oxygen directly into your blood supply, then you shouldn't suffocate by rules.
Right.
Like, but how do you get rid of the carbon dioxide then?
Good point.
So would it just build up? Hank Green, come back. Yeah, so if you answer the question for me. That might not have been a true story now that I think about it because carbon dioxide.
But like, you're not inhaling.
Carbon dioxide is like our cells fart.
I know.
What you mean you're not inhaling?
What I'm saying, I don't know. It just don't make sense. If the oxygen is going directly in you and nothing's coming out, I don't know. I may just be being dumb. Right
No. Breathing is complicated. I just happened to at like 3:00 in the morning look up how does breathing work because I wanted to know.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the nothing coming out part, I think that's like where would the carbon dioxide go?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're breathing out.
Yeah.
Is carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So I think we die either way.
But how did he not die?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I don't know if that was a real story. Probably is. Because now I'm interested. It's piqued my interest. I'll just look up, can you live I don't even know how to search this. Can you inject oxygen? Medical researchers have designed tiny gas-filled because it's not answering my question. Into your blood and not.
You said bot.
I see. And not be pregnant.
What?
And not breathe. Once injected,
What?
It says it says the oxygen microparticles may one day allow doctors to safely inject oxygen directly into patients who can't breathe through their nose or mouth.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can you oxygenate your blood without breathing? MCO stands for A lot of stuff. The MCO machine is similar to the heart-lung bypass, whatever that is, machine used in open heart surgery. It pumps and oxygenates a patient's blood outside the body, allowing hearts and lungs to rest. That kind of sounds like dialysis, but not dialysis. Because dialysis is where they have that machine that takes your blood out and cleans it
and puts it back.
Yeah. So that sounds like oxygenated dialysis.
Yeah.
So you're still breathing and your heart's pumping, but it just makes it easier. It sounds like for old people.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Interessante.
Well, you know what? We did not come up with the slogan to end. We've been saying that for since we started.
Yeah.
We came up with an intro though.
We did.
This time.
We do the same thing. The eye partners.
Alright, homies.
We'll see you next week. Come back to the function next week.
Come back to the function.
Come back to the function.
I like that. Come back to the function.
Yeah, and we'll see you there.
We'll see you on the next episode of Create and Conversate. I'm Chrissy.
I'm Maya.
We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces.
Bye.